Hey everybody, Kyle, McPhee Motor Cars. Hey, this is our plow rig here, our 17 Polaris Ranger XP900 HO. I gotta do a little repair on this thing before we get too deep into the winter, but there's a strut that holds the box from tipping too far back. It connects down there. That broke, so I ordered some new parts for it, and we're gonna fix that, and they are over here on the bench. So here's the strut. Amazon, I found some nice eyelets. They're a little beefier than the stock ones, pretty thin, and you can see where this one right here broke. How I broke it was I put too much load in the bed, and I had a bunch of rocks in there, and it was too far back. And when she opened up, she busted the strut. So to help that for future reference for future, I'm going to put this cable, kind of like a limiting strap on it as well. And these are the little pins that get put through there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to beef up the box, if you will. I initially ordered off Amazon the wrong eyelets. Too small threads for that shaft. So that was a waste. So we found the right ones. And I'm going to put a little Loctite on that. And on this end as well before we put those things on there. So let's get going on that. Okay, so it's a balmy 29, 30 degrees here in the garage. So I fired up the old diesel heater here. I got this little Silvel diesel heater off of Amazon, and I gotta say I'm kind of impressed with it so far. Just put kerosene in it, mounted it to this box, set it on my welding table because you gotta have the hot exhaust comes out, and I just funnel it under the door right there, which I'm about to do, and we'll see. It'll warm up the shop here fairly, something where it's not freezing cold in here. So yeah. All right, already cleaned up the threads here, taken off the old, boy, those are thin, them old ones, the OEMs. Really thin pot metal crap, so get rid of those. Cleaned up the threads, and I'm just gonna put a dab of thread locker. I don't know if I need that. I'm not gonna be able to rotate off, but you never know. All right, let's thread these bad boys on. Okay. The strut seems to be still really stiff, so I'm gonna keep that on there. All right. Yeah, it's got a lot of rebound to it, so I'm gonna leave that. That's a original Polaris strut, so I'll leave that. But how I think this works, these will mount down there. That'll mount there, clip it in, same thing on this end, and that keeps the shock from, we'll have to compress it down, keeps the shock from bottoming out, basically a limiting strap. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to bring it over to the machine, and hopefully we can get a camera shot down in there. Alright, so we're Gonna mount down on that, the lower bracket down there. So let's get a pin. Get it there. Okay, we got that part in. Let me get the cable. Got that. Okay. Now we gotta rotate the pin or get the hole lined up here. Okay. Lower half is completed. Now we just gotta switch the camera around here and get the upper. Boxing a little bit, looks like. I'm gonna do it one-handed. Come on. Come on. Alright, now I gotta get that cable up here. Okay. This has gotta come back out a little bit. This gotta slide over like that. This is gonna come down like so. Get on there. Get on there. And then we're gonna push that pin through. Oh, there we go. Alright, and then get this bad boy in there. That should be it. That should be. I can get out of here now. That should be money. All right, so we got this thing all wrapped up. Let me show you kind of what I do for the winter on this thing. This thing's a beast. It really plows well for me. I got to get the grinder out. I usually get the edge of the plow here from rust and nicks from sitting over the summer. And clean that up. I just put a new rubber block on the winch, because the other one was rotted out. Usually just lube up all the rotational parts down there, pivoting parts. We got the mirrors, and we got some pretty ingenious creations by my dad. He's 84, man, he's the greatest inventor of all time. I think this rear view mirror is out of old classic car of some kind. Manual windshield wiper. He took a GM wiper arm and threaded it through here and put a handle on it. So we got the wiper going. GPS for when we go on the trail. We got the little defroster heater here. And then, of course, we got to stay legal when we're out by the road plowing. So I got my little flashing light on there so the county leaves me alone. And then I got the buddy heater. And what I had to do with this was, if you don't, there's a motion sensor inside of these, so when they get jostled around, it shuts off. Well, of course, you know, I got it bungee corded in here, but it still would shut off. So I went inside, watched a YouTube video how to do it, connected a couple wires, bypassed the switch. Works great now. Put it on low setting in here, and usually can plow in pretty warm environment inside here. So that's kind of what we do for the winter time on the old Ranger. It works pretty good. Mechanically, zero issues with this thing. I keep the oil changed, keep all the grease fittings hit, and the transmission service and that kind of stuff. There's a little bit of a clunk in it that I don't like, but everybody I talk to about it says that's normal for these things. So anyway, we'll get some video down the road here when we get some more snow, but I want to get this plow taken care of here now. All right, we just cleaned up the blade, and I had some leftover Rust-Oleum. I guess it was called ink black. It's not the regular black. It's a little off, but that'll wear off, I'm sure, with the salt and everything else. But just wanted to protect that bare metal after I cleaned it. So that'll get us through another winter. Everything else is good to go here on the rig. So everybody, thanks for watching.